evening, everybody.
Hello.
We are here at the Bacchanal Buffet again here at Caesar's Palace.
We are. And Auntie and Aaron are here.
Say hi, Aaron.
Hello.
So we've been here before,
Yes.
but it's time for an updated review
Yes.
on how the Bacchanal Buffet is.
Yeah, so the last time we were here, it was a while ago, but I remember it was good, but not as like it was before the pandemic. Remember, the tastes were a little bit better. Now we're kind of wondering, for this updated video, did they come back up to par? Is it
Yes.
still worth the $80 or something like that, right, for the buffet?
Have you been here before, Aaron?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been here before. After the lockdown.
Yeah.
So I only know what it tastes after the lockdown. Obviously, they know what it tastes during the lockdown.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
And she's a big seafood eater.
That's right. So we're going to highlight maybe some new stuff on the
Yes.
line.
Yes.
Or some interesting things.
Yes.
We won't do an entire walkthrough because it's too big.
Yes, but he'll do some sort of walkthrough. Maybe this kind of a little bit faster walkthrough, huh, babe?
Yes, the faster walkthrough.
Yeah.
You guys ready? Oh,
Ready.
Leslie's with us. She's hanging out over there.
She is.
So all four of us are going to attack this buffet.
I'm excited.
Here we go. We're starting the buffet here at the Asian section because that's where we're seated. We're seated over there on the side. So far the Asian section pretty much looks like the normal fare. So dim sums, some steamed clams, fried rice, and some more dim sum over here, which are just the barbecue pork buns, hargao, shumai, and the pork buns. Over here we have some japchae, Korean rice noodles, some kalbi short ribs over there, Korean fried chicken, and some banchan, and of course some kimchi fried rice. Here's the Japanese Hawaiian section. We have some poke, some taco, which is octopus, some ahi tuna, some salmon, and they call it a forbidden rice bowl, which is black rice, some kale, and butternut squash. And your assorted sushis, all different kinds. And here we have, in the Filipino section, we have some grilled pork skewers. So a lot of this stuff I remember from the last time we were here. And of course over here we have our Chinese roasted pork belly and some lechon. And I'm not sure what this is. It's like a ensaladang kamitis sa patis. I don't want to butcher the name, but there it is. This looks really good. I'm going to have to come back and try some of the roasted pork belly. Here's the Asian soup station where you could get your ramen, some Vietnamese pho, egg flour soup, some congee, and some dan dan noodles. Of course, all of the different toppings for the noodle dishes. These are something different. The Bloody Mary deviled eggs, which are right here. First time I remember seeing these. And here's some burrata and sweet potato crostinis. These also look pretty good. Here's the bread station. There aren't too many people over here. I guess people are not loading up on carbs. But it's a good assortment of different breads and rolls. These are some white chocolate cranberry rolls right here. And of course, here's a charcuterie board. Great selection of meats. This is the cheese board. Another great assortment of different cheeses. This is something new I don't remember seeing before. Great looking presentation. It's just crisp vegetables and hummus dip. More Mediterranean, labneh, and some mezzo trio, which is just beet hummus with some pita. This is the same, the pizza station. and the grandma's meatballs. Here's the pasta and risotto station. These are the different type of pastas you can order. And they make it fresh for you right here. Here's the Italian wedding soup and some arnaxini. Again, I'm not sure about the pronunciation. There it is. And some petite pork shanks. Here's some chicken pita. And Leslie's here getting the pan-seared salmon. How's that look, Leslie?
Good.
Looks pretty good, huh?
Yes, looks good.
Yeah, there we go. I'll have to come back and get this also. Of course, we have our agua fresca. This is the Mexico station with some chips, guacamole, some chicharron, and some salsa. Here's our birria tacos. They got a whole bunch here ready to go. Shrimp tostadas, some churros, and I'm not sure what these are. Chili torreados. Looks interesting. I remember seeing these last time. As well as different type of chiles. Of course, these Serrano street dogs. And some duck carnitas quesadilla. We have some roasted chicken, some frijoles rancheros, and some papas del Estadio Azteca. They're yuca fries. And of course, some Mexican rice and some pozole. Here's one of the carving stations. We have some oven roasted turkey and ready for Thanksgiving right here. Some porchetta. And of course, some truffle roast chicken. Look at that. Oh, he just brought out another porchetta. These are the different type of toppings they have. And some foie gras cognac sauce. A little fancy right there. Here we go for the main carving station for the meats. We have some smoked brisket, some beef steamship prime rib, and grilled tri-tip. Let's get a good view of the meat here. Some honey glazed ham, some slab bacon, and the prime rib. So the carving station looks pretty good. Also some ribs here. And some brisket too. So it's like two different stations right here. You have this carving station as well as the one back here. So there's two to help keep the line moving. We did not forget, for the lamb lovers, we have some Nashville chicken and waffles and roasted bone marrow right here. Here's some beef brisket. They call it train wreck fries. A little bit different. And we have some Bacchanal sliders and some butternut squash soup. And over here are all your sides from mashed potatoes, cream, spinach, mac and cheese, some corn. So all that's here right next to the carving station. Of course, the most popular station is the seafood. Here's all your steamed crab legs. Plenty of it. They keep refilling it. Over here we have some kimchi, barbecue oysters, and some grilled octopus. This is something new. I haven't seen this last time. And of course, the old shrimp and grits. Spicy seafood boil. Of course, you have to have some clarified melted butter. More seafood station. These are the cold side. You have your mussels, as well as some Jonah crab claws and some Cortez clams. Moving on, we have Dungeness crab, sweet shrimp cocktail, and snow crab legs. And continue moving on, we have lobster claws, as well as some sea snails. We call it whelks, and some Cajun poached prawns. They're pretty big size right here. And of course, you have all of the sides for the seafood. Some remoulade, mignonette, lemon, cocktail sauce, horseradish. Everything's here. Well, that's it, guys. This is the end of the buffet line. Of course, this is not the desserts. How's your guys' meal so far? 2 thumbs up. They like it. Okay, what you get, babe?
Now, I think that Bacchanal has really stepped up their Asian game here. They have an assorted of bonchons right here. They have garlic clams, garlic steamed clams. They have shiitake pot stickers, which is something completely new. Now, of course, they have their sumai and hagao. This is a hamachi grilled, the yellowtail collar, hamachi collar, which looks amazing. And of course, you have to get their roast duck while we're here. This is their Korean short rib. So, yeah, I think they kind of stepped up their Asian game here.
You have a good-looking first round of choices here.
A little bit of everything.
And yeah, we got some more stuff here.
Yep, and I have a little bit of their nigiri, and I have their roast pork. That you just asked for the skin on the side because he was cutting some skin as I was up there. So I asked for my skin on the side. Give you really good pieces of skin. And lumpia. I've never seen shiitake. I love mushrooms, so I never saw shiitake pot stickers before. That's all mushroom. Great shiitake flavor. If you like shiitake mushrooms, you should get this one. This one, though, I taste like there's some sort of herb in it as well. Very good, though. You got to get that Korean short rib.
These fries are
Great Korean short rib flavor. A little bit sweet in that sauce. Great grill on that. You can taste that meat is excellent. And of course, we followed up with some fried rice. A little bit on the plain side, but you can doctor up with some soy. This round is really, really interesting. It is good. Here is that hamachi collar. Let's try that. This is something new I've never tried before. It's a lot of breading on it. You can see it's fish collar.
So it's really a yellowtail, right?
That's good. Really moist. Big pieces of fish in it. Oh yeah. Great fry in it. Excellent yellowtail. Now let's try out this clam right here. These are the garlic scallion clams. It's like in a really light broth. Let's go ahead and see how this clam is. Great garlic flavor in that clam. Great chew. Those are cooked perfectly. It's a great chew, but not chewy, as sometimes when you overcook clams. These are excellent. I get them again.
Here's my first round. I got the prime rib, the brisket, smoked chicken wing, some truffle mashed potatoes, little corn, and mac and cheese. Now, when I got the prime rib, it was a little bit too medium rare for me, so I just asked them to fire it to a medium, and it was no problem at all. So they just sliced it and brought it to the grill. So let's give it a try. That's why you see like the grill marks on the prime rib. It's because I asked for the refire. But here we go. A little bit of the cap section here. Cutting it, it looks a little tough. And maybe I need a sharper knife. Here we go. Good prime rib flavor. It is not tender, though. Definitely on the hard, chewy side. Let me just try something in the middle more. You know, I don't know if it's because of the refire, but which I don't think it is. But they do sprinkle it with a little bit of sea salt before they put it on the grill. So let's give it try number 2 here. This is better. Definitely more tender and juicy in the middle. I did ladle a little bit of au jus on it. But this cap section, a little disappointed in. Very dry. But the eye of it tastes good.
They gave you a big piece. That's a big piece of meat.
Yeah. I just asked for a slice and that's what I got.
Wow.
So I got the steamed crabs. Luckily, when I was just kind of looking in line, they happened to bring out a fresh, just steamed crab legs. So I got lucky, definitely. I think I'm a pro. Well, I hope ta-da! And then with some butter.
How is it?
Very yummy.
Okay.
It's very sweet.
Now, if you remember on the Carnival cruise, Erin had like 2 pounds of crabs. She's a professional crab eater.
How the heck did I do that?
Yeah.
But it was so good. It's, crab legs is crab legs. If you can cook it, don't screw it up. It's very simple. Especially with these crab legs, the meat is really sweet. And then with the butter, it's a nice contrast of saltiness, so it's really good.
Are these the hot or the cold crabs?
These are the hot.
The hot
Yeah,
ones.
this hot steamed ones, yeah. I did see that on the side, they had their cold things. There's still a lot if you guys want to get some, so you should do it.
Try the brisket now. I didn't ask for a fatty piece, so I did get a lean piece right here. And it does taste a little bit lean and dry. As you can tell, you could even see how it was like. There is a little bit fatty section here, but as far as this piece right here, it is dry. Now let me try they had a smoked chicken wing, and it looked really good. So they do have drums and flats. These are good. These are nice and moist. Unlike the brisket and part of the prime rib, it isn't dry at all. The seasoning on it is a little bit on the mild side, but it is very good. So these are great little chicken wings.
Of course, this is their roast duck. They have this actually hanging in a window. So they roast them. The ducks are hanging in a window in the back. So if you kind of look in the back where they're cutting this up, they have these roast ducks there. And it is cool. And so I'm going to go ahead and bite into this one. Juicy and tender. Great duck flavor. Oh yeah. This roast duck is excellent. Not Peking duck, just roast duck. This is their Bacchanal roll. You can tell the rice ratio is way off compared to that fish and that rice. I've already took a bite of it. The rice is a bit mealy. You can tell that it probably was sitting cold. The fish, it's okay. It's good. Would I come here for sushi? Probably not. But I'm glad I tried it.
My second round, I went for the Asian side, from Korean fried chicken to some bang bang shrimp and some General Tso's chicken, a lumpia, and that roast pork that I was eyeballing, and some Korean japchae. So we'll see how this is. From the selection that I got, what I liked the best, surprisingly, was the bang bang shrimp. That was the winner right there. And the, of course, I ate it already, but the Thai beef, that was good too. The General Tso was okay. The chicken wing was very good, which was the Korean fried chicken. So I think my favorite among this whole plate was the bang bang chicken and the Korean fried chicken. I'm sorry, the bang bang shrimp and the Korean fried chicken. Those two are winners.
Of course, when everybody comes to Bacchanal, you come here for the seafood. I didn't get the whelks, which look like snails, and I didn't get the big, like, prawns, but I got a little bit of everything else. So this is the Dungeness here. This is the Jonas. I got the warm crab legs, but they do have cold ones as well. And I got the lobster. Of course, let's go ahead and try out this lobster. They crack it already for you, but they also give you crackers too. But it comes off so easy. They cracked it like perfectly. And it's cold, so let's go try this out. That meat just comes out easily, stewed in this drawn butter. It's a tasty lobster. I'm not a lobster person really, I'm more of a crab person. This is a tasty lobster though. The meat is delicious. A little bit on the sweet side. It has a very good chew to it as well. It comes out really easy, as you can see. Oh yeah. So for not being a lobster person, this is a good lobster. Excellent. This is the warm crab. So we're gonna go ahead and break this crab on in. Nice, warm, sweet. This is how a crab should be. And they have tons of it. So yeah, when you come to Bacchanal, I think still the food is good, but you really come here for the seafood. So that price that you pay, that $80 price, is really for the selection of seafood, and the seafood is good.
Here we go. Besides the seafood station, I would say the next most popular station is the desserts. So let's check it out. What do we have here? Black Forest mousse, some pumpkin panana cotta. It's gluten-free. Some gluten-free brownies, and some vegan strawberry cakes, and vegan passion fruit tapioca. This excellent presentation right here. So it looks really good. It's banana and fresh pineapples and whatever else that green thing is, but still, I might give it a try. We have some ube chiffon cakes, and right next door some Reese's Pieces mousse. And I like how they're like individually covered, single serving. Of course, over here is your fresh fruits, French macarons, some mini chocolate donuts, and looks like some type of brownie. Made to order crepes, and you have your toppings of your banana, mixed berry, or apple compote. Some beautiful looking red velvet cupcakes. Great presentation. Some lemon meringue tarts. Must be popular, they're almost out right now. And some s'mores bars. And just as I was asking about it, got a refill. Cookies and cream cupcakes and some berry shortcakes. Triple chocolate mousse. And on this side is some tiramisu. Very nice looking ones. And some berry cheesecakes. Everyone's favorite creme brulees. And this is different. Never seen this before. Is the apple mousse. And some green tea cheesecake. Here we have some coconut macaroons. And some egg tarts. These look really good. Looks nice and flaky. So I'll have to try that out. And some cinnamon roll bread pudding. Oh, more bread pudding. So here's another one I have to try out. The famous lava cakes. And some pineapple upside down cake. Here's a gelato and ice cream station and sherbet. Great selection. You can't go wrong with sherbet and gelatos. Here are those lotus cookie in a mousse form. It's Biscoff. So if you're a fan of Biscoff cookies, this is your dessert right here. Here's my dessert round. I had to get the pistachio gelato, the egg tart, and that tropical one. I found out that green is lime at the very bottom. Of course, the bread pudding and the creme brulee, and I had to get that lotus cookie mousse right here. So I'll try these out and let you know which one I like.
Custom built crate. Now this one looks really sweet. He put caramel on it and bananas Foster with whipped cream. Let's go ahead and try these bananas. These bananas are sitting in like a caramel sauce, but the caramel sauce doesn't overtake the banana. So the banana really comes out in this crepe. Let's go ahead and try now this center. And again, it's a plain crepe. He put caramel all over it. And then he put the bananas Foster with a little bit of whipped cream and powdered sugar. So it's kind of sweet on sweet on sweet, but let's see. You can really taste that crepe flavor. The bananas, the sauce that the bananas are in, it's not extremely sweet. I think that's why. This is an excellent crepe.
Everything that I picked on the dessert was very good. I'm kind of surprised. I usually kind of hit and miss on dessert, but everything except this. This was a little bit tart. This was that tropical fruit one with the banana, pineapple, and lime. It was a little bit too tart for me. But besides that, the two sleepers that surprised me the most was the bread pudding and the egg tart. These two were outstanding. And of course the pistachio ice cream gelato, you cannot go wrong with that. And I also tried that ube as well. But yeah, everything was great. I'm pretty sure the rest of the desserts that I didn't get will be also just as good. That is a wrap up from the Bacchanal Buffet.
It is.
What's so funny?
You are.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So the question is, how was the buffet? Was it worth it? Honestly, for me, I think it missed its price point because the two meats that I got, they were kind of misses, and I'm not a big seafood person. I like the Asian section and the dessert, but those two did not justify the $80 per person cost. What did you think?
Me, depending upon what you're here for, of course. If you are a variety person and you are a seafood person, this is the buffet to be at. Baby, this is the buffet.
So was it worth it for you?
For the $80, I like the variety, but you really have to be a seafood person to really have justification that this price is what it is.
So what did you think, Erin?
Luckily, I am that person that likes variety and seafood. So, for me, I really like the benefits of this buffet because I constantly think about it when I'm away from Vegas. But the seafood is great. The dessert selection is great as well. I often think about the dessert selection. I like how seasonal some of their things are.
Right.
But if I had to pick another buffet rather than this one, then I would. It's not like I would die for this buffet, but it's one of the buffets that I would, bring someone else to. Other than that, or, like a shout out to the Wicked Spoon. I like the Wicked Spoon, so it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Sure, not the Bacchanal screams Vegas buffet.
Yes, it
all the
does.
way
Uh-huh,
because of the
classic.
vast selection.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you are a first-time visitor or you want to take someone to Vegas,
Yeah.
this is a good place to go.
If you have the same opinions as Aaron, this is the place to be.
Yes.
Or if you like something a little bit less, but still kind of on a good scale, I would recommend the Wicked Spoon as well.
Oh. She likes the Wicked Spoon.
You know what? Leslie said she went to go to the casino.
Yeah.
But she did like this buffet.
She did it too.
Yeah, that's her opinion. Okay, well, I hope that helps you selecting this buffet. This is the latest update
Yes.
in November
Yes.
2022. And that's it, right?
That's it, baby.
Okay, well, until our next video, we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.